His first song is called Alexander Supertramp.
Take away everything I own. Join the chase to find it all. Embark upon a quest of freedom. Dismiss my ghosts 'cause I won't need them. Step to the walls as a mouse at home. A decoration like a garden. No, we all blend in and become the same. We're lions in a circus. We are tame. St. Patty's Day, baby! You waste your life in a world so frozen. Your mind is asleep and your heart is dozing. A wake-up call is never too late. After all, you alone. Control your fate. Don't mind the words of the fearful one. No regrets, just take the plunge. An empty canvas without a frame. Happiness is only real when it's shared.
The RX Factor is a prescription drug abuse prevention and education program.
We don't want to become a generation of people that are dependent on substances. There are limitations to the positive effects of those.
The addiction grows, the need for that chemical grows as well. So it actually changes that person. It changes their motivations, it changes their behavior, it changes everything about them.
So there are a couple ways to think about it, right? What is the appeal? Why are so many people interested?
We're a quick fix society. I mean, every time you turn around, you're getting a message that says, take me, you will feel better. Take me, you will be beautiful. Take me, you will be sexy. Take me, you will get that man or that woman. And it's constantly being filtered and thrown into your subconscious.
You know, it's absolutely devastating to the lives that are connected to that individual.
Of course, once you start, you're kind of already in too deep in the sense that it's something that you will live with for the rest of your life. It's something you'll continually battle.
We create drugs to save lives and cure diseases, which they've done a great job of doing. But now they're starting to take them. And it's becoming the #1 accidental cause of death in the United States. It's surpassed like most diseases that drugs are to cure. We're going to use Oxycontin because that has a high addiction rate to it. When somebody swallows the prescription drug, it makes its way down the esophagus into the stomach. The stomach acid breaks it up into pieces. It finds its way through the subcutaneous wall in the stomach into the bloodstream. As it enters the bloodstream, it makes its way up to the brain, which the drug itself actually activates what they call pleasure center that releases different neurotransmitters like dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin. These are your feel-good chemicals. When you release these feel-good chemicals in an unwarranted response, or an artificially triggered response from the drug, it releases a higher amount of these neuroreceptors than what your body would release through normal activity. It becomes their oxygen. It becomes their water, it becomes their friend, it becomes their personality. It surrounds everything about them.
Once you get that certain feeling from that drug, whatever it is. And you come to know that as being normal, then it's just a cycle, because when you get to that point where you enjoy that feeling that drug or alcohol, whatever it is, produces, to the point where you don't want to feel like, you want to feel like that at all times. They say jails, institutions, and death are the inevitable in an addiction. If you continue going down that path, it's one of those three. And I'd already experienced, the jails and institutions, so the only one left was death. And obviously that wasn't looking very good. I've lost a lot of friends since getting into recovery. I have known personally, I think 14 people that have died as a result of either drug overdose or drug or alcohol related accidents or suicide, while in an active addiction. It's like the addict's thinking, it's like black and white. There's no gray area, at least for myself and other people I know. It's all or nothing. For me, I'm either obliterated or completely sober. And I like my life a lot better sober, and it's been working for me, so I'll keep doing that.
Good. And then as soon as I walked in, the place at 11:30 at night was packed with people. There were chairs lining the walls. There were 2 small TVs that people were watching, and every chair was taken. They were driving down from Ohio and Kentucky and Missouri. And how do I know that that's what the license plates were, right? And later there were actual reporters who stopped some of these people and asked them, what are you doing here? You're in from out of state. And they said, well, we heard that there were pain clinics that were kind of free in prescribing these drugs. And this is rampant. It was ongoing for 6 to 8 months before the DEA actually finally stepped in.
You see people just change in front of you. And what's happening now is we're having a lot of people not just change, but they're dying. So they're dying from these drugs that were created to save lives, and that just baffles my mind.
For every addict, there are 5 people who are affected. I became affected because my daughter's friend died of drug overdose.
And he was Jamie's big brother. He died of a prescription drug overdose on June 26, 2007. He was 14 years old. We'd like to share a letter that we've written to Spencer. Spencer, it's been over 5 years since we said goodbye to you. 5 years of not really understanding what happened or why. 5 years of waking up in the middle of the night thinking it was all a dream. 5 years of tending your grave and knowing it's not a dream.
You could maybe save yourself. You could save your friend. You could save a family member. By doing that, that's one of the most beautiful things you could do for somebody in this world. Is save them from being a slave to a chemical.